made yet another controversial comment. Rahul Gandhi said that the government does not want you to learn English. Hindi will not work if you want to communicate with the world, says Rahul Gandhi during that Bharat Jodo Yatra where he was addressing a public gathering. Remember, the Bharat Jodo Yatra is in Rajasthan at the moment. Pallavi, my colleague, now joins me live for more on this. Pallavi, what exactly was the comment that Rahul Gandhi made during his public gathering?
See, he was essentially talking about the Chiranjeevi scheme as far as the children, for the scheme for children is concerned, and he was talking in the context of Rajasthan. But he also made a larger point where he said that, English is a language of communicating with the world. And if you listen to the BJP leaders, they're going to be insisting that Hindi is the way to go, and they speak out against the English. And second thing, 2 points he made. One, of course, is that I would like to ask the BJP leaders, what kind of school do you send your children to? And the second important point is you cannot completely reject English because that's the way you communicate with the world. You also have to understand that the context is that he happens to be a member of parliament from Wayanad, which is Kerala. So in the southern region, this whole concept of imposition of Hindi on the people of South is something which becomes a political narrative. Quite likely, Rahul Gandhi was trying to address that. But in the context of Hindi being seen as a language of India and a national language, I think his comments are certainly bound to stoke a political controversy. And we're going to get some very, very strong reactions coming in from the BJP.
Use the BJP of prejudice, but many would suggest that's exactly what he's trying to do because he also has been a member of parliament from the Hindi heartland from Amethi before he had to move to Wayanad last time around.
But I mean, to be fair, I don't think he's saying anything against the use of Hindi language. The only thing he's objecting to is the imposition of a particular language. I mean, and of course, the context also has been when we had BJP leaders who said that Hindi should be spoken, and especially when they were visiting down south, that's what he said. We have to understand every state, every region has their own culture. But as I said, his comments evoke a political reaction. It throws up a political controversy. Certainly, he's going to give ammunition to the BJP to show that, listen, here's another leader who talks about speaking English and completely at the rejection of a language which is our own, which is Devanagari or Hindi.
Right, Pallavi, do stay on with me. Let's listen into the comment that Rahul Gandhi made.
इनके सब चीफ मिनिस्टर के बच्चे, सब एमपी के बच्चे, सब एमएलए के बच्चे, सारे के सारे इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल में जाते हैं और भाषण देते हैं कि भैया अंग्रेजी किसी को बोलनी नहीं चाहिए। ये नहीं चाहते हैं कि हिंदुस्तान का गरीब किसान का बेटा, मजदूर का बेटा अंग्रेजी सीखे। इसका कारण है क्योंकि वो चाहते हैं कि आप बड़े सपने ना देखो, आप खेत में से ना निकलो, आप मजदूरी से बाहर ना निकलो। इसीलिए ये आपसे कहते हैं अंग्रेजी मत पढ़ो। मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूं कि हिंदी नहीं पढ़नी चाहिए, जरूर पढ़नी चाहिए, तमिल पढ़नी चाहिए, हिंदी पढ़नी चाहिए, मराठी पढ़नी चाहिए, सब हिंदुस्तान की सब भाषाएं पढ़नी चाहिए। मगर अगर आप बाकी दुनिया से बात करना चाहते हो, चाहे वो अमेरिका के लोग हों, जापान के लोग हों, इंग्लैंड के लोग हों, तो वहां हिंदी काम नहीं आएगी, वहां अंग्रेजी ही काम आएगी। और हम चाहते हैं कि हिंदुस्तान के गरीब से गरीब किसान का बेटा एक दिन जाकर अमेरिका के युवाओं से कंपटीशन करे और उसी की भाषा में उसे हराए।
BJP's Amit Malviya with me on this broadcast. So thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. How do you view this comment that has come to the fore from Rahul Gandhi?
Well, yet again, Rahul Gandhi hasn't understood the trust of this government on ensuring that education is imparted in all languages. I was quite amused to see that he was making the speech in Hindi while he was deriding Hindi. Now, that clearly shows that Hindi has a great deal of resonance. Also, educationists have said that your cognitive learning is the highest in your mother tongue. So it's not just about Hindi. If you are a native Tamil speaker, Telugu speaker, Marathi speaker, your earlier formative education should be in that language so that you can grasp things better and therefore become a much more evolved individual. Education is not about the language in which you study. Education is about the learning outcomes that people have. Today, the same poor farmer, son or daughter, is not able to qualify for medicine and engineering because they studied in their native language and are kept out of the purview of things because they do not know English. It's not the language that matters, it's the power of ideas that matter. And those who can express it better in languages other than English, we are encouraging them to do it. He speaks about Japan. Does he even know that in Japan, almost 85% of the people speak Japanese language, and it's the most prosperous country in the world? They are the most innovative country as far as technology is concerned. And that applies to several other countries. But, you can't expect a nuanced argument from Rahul Gandhi because he really does not understand too many issues. His tiny brain cannot grasp beyond a point.
But Mr. Walia, he was trying to say that it's the BJP that is indulging in doublespeak because on one hand they are promoting Hindi and how Hindi should be replaced with how English should be replaced with Hindi, but none of the children of any of these ministers would actually go to a Hindi medium school. When it comes to their own, they would prefer an English medium school, but they would preach to the people to send their kids to Hindi medium. That's exactly what he was trying to, that's the prejudicial point that he was trying to make.
I don't quite understand what is Hindi medium school and English medium school. If you are being taught languages, you learn those languages and then you learn the subjects in those particular languages. So if you are comfortable with Hindi and if you want to study mathematics in Hindi or biology in Hindi or do your medicine in Hindi, why should anybody have a problem with that? And if somebody wants to go to a university in the US or the United Kingdom and study there, it should be perfectly fine. I mean, where has Rahul Gandhi got his education from? Other than the fact that he's poorly read, the fact is that he also went to the United Kingdom or wherever else to get his education. Why? Why did he not choose to study here in an Indian school in whichever medium that suits him? The new education policy very clearly says that people should be taught in multiple languages, including their mother tongue, which could be any of the regional languages, and they should ensure that their learning is better. Language is just a medium. It's not the end of the world.
Right. Right. Amit Malia, thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. Let's once again listen into what Rahul Gandhi actually said during that public meeting that he addressed in Rajasthan just a short while ago.
इनके सब चीफ मिनिस्टर के बच्चे, सब एमपी के बच्चे, सब एमएलए के बच्चे, सारे के सारे इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल में जाते हैं और भाषण देते हैं कि भैया अंग्रेजी किसी को बोलनी नहीं चाहिए। ये नहीं चाहते हैं कि हिंदुस्तान का गरीब किसान का बेटा, मजदूर का बेटा अंग्रेजी सीखे। इसका कारण है क्योंकि वो चाहते हैं कि आप बड़े सपने ना देखो, आप खेत में से ना निकलो, आप मजदूरी से बाहर ना निकलो। इसीलिए ये आपसे कहते हैं अंग्रेजी मत पढ़ो। मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूं कि हिंदी नहीं पढ़नी चाहिए, जरूर पढ़नी चाहिए। तमिल पढ़नी चाहिए, हिंदी पढ़नी चाहिए, मराठी पढ़नी चाहिए, सब हिंदुस्तान की सब भाषाएं पढ़नी चाहिए। मगर अगर आप बाकी दुनिया से बात करना चाहते हो, चाहे वो अमेरिका के लोग हों, जापान के लोग हों, इंग्लैंड के लोग हों, तो वहां हिंदी काम नहीं आएगी, वहां अंग्रेजी ही काम आएगी। और हम चाहते हैं कि हिंदुस्तान के गरीब से गरीब किसान का बेटा एक दिन जाकर अमेरिका के युवाओं से कंपटीशन करे और उसी की भाषा में उसे हराए।